Hello and welcome to Kingdom One Live, where it's all about a kingdom perspective. All right, I'm your host, Deborah Asbury. We are here at the Pink Lion Event Center, located at the new Black Wall Street Market in Stonecrest, Georgia. Today's program comes to you in part by AE Fitness, owner-operator Alan Elliott. Get motivated, remain inspired, crush complacency. Also backed by popular demand. Let's give it up for my posse. It's the Tim Williams Project. So let's get ready for an inspiring conversation that blends faith, perseverance, and purpose. You'll hear from a dynamic guest whose journey from humble beginnings to national stages will challenge you to dream bigger and trust God's timing. Don't miss this story. The laughter and the truths that might just change the way you see your own calling. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Our guest today is a multi-talented actor, singer, stage performer who has captured audiences on both stage and screen. Many know him from Tyler Perry's hit television shows, House of Pain and Love Thy Neighbor, where his comedic timing and heartfelt performances made him a household name, from small town of Alabama roots to stage, film, and TV comedy. He will share his journey, inspirations, the faith that keeps him grounded. Please welcome to Kingdom One Live, Palmer Williams Jr. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, I'm just
You look
so
incredible
excited.
today.
Well, thank you.
You are coordinated.
too.
Yes, ma'am.
You are too, even down to the socks.
I mean,
to tell
all the
you.
way down to the toes. Yes, might want to get a shot of them toes. This is
You
how
know,
it's
maybe
supposed
they
to
can.
be.
Yes.
This ain't boomerang.
Well, you know what? Maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't show. That's the foot I had the surgery on, so we
Oh,
won't
okay.
go
Well,
there.
we wouldn't even known it. Yes, indeed. So
I
what?
think-
You got 6 toes. You just blessed. That's all.
And highly favored.
How about it?
Won't he do it?
Come on, somebody. You probably run faster now anyway. You know,
I do, actually. You're so funny. Well, you know what? Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
So let's start from the very beginning. You came from Camden, Alabama.
Yes.
So
indeed.
talk with us about some of the influences and, you know, with your upbringing that brought you, maybe inspired you to go into the field of entertainment,
Yes,
comedy,
indeed.
singing, all of that. Talk with us about that.
Well, my mother was my first major influence. Also had aunts that also sang as well. And my mother was my librarian and one of my first grade teachers.
Oh,
and my
wow.
father was my principal. And we lived on the
Okay.
actual campus right there in what we call Prairie, Alabama. I could say it was suburbia of Camden, but Camden was only about 4,000 people and Prairie was like 90. So
Okay.
yeah, but we actually had more than that would come to the school because all the kids got bussed into that area. It was a Presbyterian church school called United Presbyterian Church.
Nice.
And so kind of grew up with my own sort of little small world, if you will.
I
my own little
see.
community. And being it that I got whoopings at home and at school when I started there because my dad wasn't having it. I was probably the only kid that got whipped and got sent home without
Wow.
their parents.
That is too
I
funny.
just had to walk
Because
100
you know
yards to
what?
the house. Yes.
You were actually a PK,
Literally.
principal's kid.
That's right. Not a preacher's kid, but yeah, but teacher's kid is just as bad. Anyway.
Principal and teacher, yes.
Yes, indeed. But I wouldn't trade that upbringing for the world because it was almost as if everybody was related to me because of the type of love that the entire
I can
town and
imagine.
the city showed me.
Lots
you
of
know,
love.
that's Palmer Williams' little boy. That's Julia's baby.
Yeah.
You know, which is my mother's name. And all of that was just a wonderful upbringing. I mean, I can even
What a
remember the
blessing.
day when I had my training wheels taken off. Because I had been driving on, and this is on a dirt road, so I've been
Okay.
driving my
Okay.
bike on the dirt road, and I was real confident.
Wow.
You know, I'd be hook sliding,
Wow.
and for those of you who know what hook sliding is.
Right, right.
But I would be sliding around like I was drifting like people do in
Wow.
cars.
Well,
Had
you
it,
know
but
what?
with my training wheels on, though.
Well, you know what, Palmer? We're gonna bring it up
Yeah,
real
yeah.
quick because you know what? That is so wonderful. You had such just a great
Yeah, because I had those
upbringing.
training wheels. I took them off, and the first time, my
Yeah.
first trip, fell and busted my face open.
And so comedy
Yes.
really made a big difference.
Yeah,
as
it's
far
funny
as,
now. It wasn't funny at the time because my dad had to drive me to town to get my face stitched up.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
whole lip was separated.
Well, nobody would ever know
yes,
now.
Yes, and no scarring. Thanks be to God. Yeah, yeah.
So when we think about, the opportunity that you had to become Floyd, a household name on the House of Pain, and then you actually took on a leading role as Floyd in Love Thy Neighbor. Talk with us about that process, the process of being discovered as an actor.
Well, the discovery came from, I had been doing a lot of different stage plays, and I actually did my own. I actually wrote a stage play based on the book by Bishop Eddie L. Long, I Don't Want Delilah, I Need You.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I called the show What a Man Wants, What a Woman Needs.
Okay.
And so I actually produced that.
And I remember that
yeah,
too.
At the Civic Center. And
Yes.
it just blew my mind, the response with New Birth coming to the show and everything, because we actually sold out 6 shows. And it was my first real big show.
Wow, that was amazing.
So that was crazy enough as it is. But then going from House of Pain, because I literally was dancing at church. And I didn't want to do this dance because I thought everybody was going to laugh at me. It was a liturgical dance. And I played Jesus, which is really a stretch. So I did that. And then all of a sudden, it just so happened that Tyler Perry was there that day. And it was like, they called me the next day. But when I heard that Tyler Perry was going to be there, I was stretching. I was going to dance like David and everything.
Wow.
So I was going to keep my clothes on.
So you were being comical.
And no, it wasn't a comical sketch. It was truly spiritually led, and Bishop couldn't even preach after that because the spirit was so big. And the next day, Tyler Perry Studios, they called, and one of my friends answered the phone, and he's part-time saved, so he started cussing. If you don't call him back right now,
I know
can't
that's
say what
right.
he said. God bless him. He's still here.
So are you a trained dancer as well?
Not at all. I got trained for 3 weeks. And I was disgruntled. I didn't want to do it. I was like, Lord, they're going to be making fun of me. And I promise you the Lord cussed me out under his breath.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did, because I couldn't hear the cuss words, but I knew what he was saying. But it was like, if you don't go in there and do this right now, because you are 2 minutes from the promise.
Wow.
I went in there, audition, supposed to take 15 minutes, took an hour and a half. Later that night, they called me, they wanted me to be on House of Pain. 30 minutes later, I heard something hit my front door. It was 6 scripts. I was only supposed to be on there for 6 episodes. But then now it's been 18 years.
Won't he do it? That is so amazing. You
like
know
a friend
what?
of mine at Tyler Perry Studios said, like, won't he do it? If you let him.
If you let, amen to that.
Right.
Isn't that something? Because God uses the foolish things that we think is foolish to confound the wise. And in this case, it actually catapulted you into the destiny that you now realize.
Truly. Yeah,
Wow.
Floyd was an experiment.
Well, and Floyd continues to live. So talk with us about the House of Pain. You guys have a new season coming up too, don't you?
Yes, indeed. Yes, and that was just in this past June, at the time of this taping. It was June of 2025. And it's just amazing how I'm now looking at a little girl that is now a grown woman that I saw grow up on television, China McClain, and with Doc on there as well, and seeing them growing up to being, actual adults. And, and Doc is playing like has a kid now. I'm like, oh my goodness,
wow,
you were a kid, And so it's just amazing, and how full circle God works things out, because China McClain's mother was one of my fraternity sweethearts at Knoxville College when she was 18 years old, and met her husband at the University of Tennessee, and they formulated a family. And for me to come full circle and actually be on the show with the child that they had not even conceived yet.
So was it because of the connection with you that gave her children the opportunity and her opportunity?
That was on her own merit. That was on God's blessing, her and her family. And the 3 girls that were in Daddy's Little Girls, they're all sisters.
Yes.
All that sort of thing. And she's gone on to do other things like Black Lightning and some of her own faith-based projects, because she's very, very much on fire for the Lord.
So what's next for you? What
What's
do you
next
have
for
coming
me?
up in the near future?
After this, a nap. And then after that...
I can relate to that.
Yes, indeed. No, I don't know what it is. When you get a certain age, naps are of God. Let me tell you. Because I sometimes work up into the night. So I'll do landscaping in the morning, and I'll do creative stuff in the latter part of the day.
Because you are an entrepreneur.
Yes,
People
indeed.
don't know that. You're actually bivocational.
Yes,
So
yeah,
you have
bivocational. Never heard that
Yes.
before. Got to be careful with that in Atlanta. But anyway, you might want to edit that out.
Well, you have two vocations.
No, yes. Thank you for clarifying. No, actually this marks the end of that era because this week I'm actually retiring from landscaping. I've been doing it for 28 years.
Well, congratulations.
Yes. While I was doing the show, thank you. While I was doing the show, I was actually doing landscaping at the same time and growing my business.
Amen to
Yeah,
that.
so,
Well, you
yeah,
know what? This is a great place for us to take a little pause.
Yes, indeed.
We're going to pause now, take a break, and when we get back, let's switch gears a little bit. We're going to do something a little fun, a little more upbeat. Not that you haven't been upbeat already, but we're going to do the Being Light and Lightning round. So stay with us. We'll be right back with more of Kingdom One Live and, of course, Palmer Williams Jr.
Support Kingdom One Live. Become a Kingdom Citizen partner. Enjoy exclusive access to live tapings, events, and our annual appreciation dinner. Visit KingdomOneLive.com to join today.
Just as relationships evolve and grow, so should the relationship we have with God evolve and deepen. Pay attention to the little reminders God shares throughout the day. They are there for a reason. This devotion provides 52 reminders of God's love as He calls you into deeper relationship with Him. With a donation of $30 or more, you will receive A Year Without Pants by Terry King Hunt.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom One Live, where it's all about a kingdom perspective. I've been here talking with the wonderful Palmer Williams Jr.
Thank you.
And Palmer, as I mentioned before break, we are going to do the Being Light and Lightning round.
Okay.
But before that, I wanted to ask you, I know you mentioned to me earlier, we were chatting before we actually got started, that you have a film project coming up. Share with us a little bit about that.
Yes, I'm actually taking a different approach. People know me for my comedy prowess or whatever you want to call it, but I'm doing a movie, or I've already done it, and it's going to premiere in October, and we're going to have a special screening from Omni United LLC, which I've become a part of their organization, a production company.
Okay.
And the name of the movie is A Thorn Through Cancer.
A Thorn Through Cancer.
Yeah, A Thorn From Cancer. I'm sorry, A Thorn From Cancer. And I played an actual widow in that particular production, and I'm angry.
Okay.
And yet still, I've kind of
your
taken
wife,
it out on my family a little bit, my remaining sons.
Oh,
and things like that.
Because your wife passed and left you a widower. Okay.
Yes, and then my sons are grown. So it's another whole thing. So there's a different dynamic, and there's a very, very serious decision that has to be made, which is a life or death situation within the movie without me giving it away.
Okay.
Because it's real powerful, but you'll see me on the serious side. I think I may tell 2 jokes in the whole movie.
Is this your first time playing something serious?
No,
Because
actually
usually
it's not.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Every time between the 1st and the 15th with my wife and family, I'm very serious. Yeah. Like, why is this water bill this high? And who needs gas now? No, I don't have Cash App anymore. Cash App is the devil sometimes if you don't use it in the right way. And now my
This
kids
is
got
true.
to the point of
Sometimes it
Zelle.
can be a blessing too, both
Yeah, but
of them.
Zelle that's when you're sending too much.
Yeah,
Yes,
they can
indeed.
be a blessing and a curse all in one.
Yes,
It's a
indeed.
blessing when you're getting, when you're receiving.
Oh, I was an empty nester for 1 year.
For 1 year.
Yeah, they all came back.
Well,
so
so
we'll be
much
taking
love there.
donations. The audience immediately following for my kids.
So anyhow, we're going to see another side of you
Okay.
in this new movie coming up.
Yes, indeed.
So is it
Miss
going to be?
Tiffany Roberts is a writer and director of it too. and she's been phenomenal. And we're now collaborating for another show that we're going to put together
Awesome,
ourselves.
awesome. You already know the network it's going to air on, or is it, will it
Actually,
be in the
it
theaters?
is. There's a bidding war right now.
Hey,
So
that's a
a
good problem to
blessing. Yes, a
have.
good problem to have. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
and that's because of the star,
Whatever.
Palmer Williams Jr.
Not
Okay.
really, not really.
Well, at least maybe that'll work on my behalf. Maybe I'll get some free tickets to the premiere. How about that?
Well, that very well may happen. That very may happen. Yeah, I will. I mean, they're absolutely free with a $100 donation. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
do that.
So you know what? You see, I got serious off that one.
I know
Okay.
it's like, don't pay nobody. I'm sorry. You know.
Oh, no,
so
you're
you
fine.
ready to try this lightning
Yeah,
round?
yeah.
Is it?
Are you ready?
This is my
it's
first
the
lightning
Be
round ever.
Enlightened. Yeah.
This is
it's
the
called
first
Be
one ever.
Enlightened lightning round. It's
Be
fast
Enlightening
paced,
round. That makes sense.
either or, this or that type of questions. You
Okay.
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, texting or talking?
Talking.
Coffee or tea?
Preferably tea, but I drink more coffee.
Okay. Nickname your parents used to call you?
Pookie.
Pookie. Okay, Pookie. Would you rather be
This
able
is going out to the world, though.
This is going viral. Would you rather speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
Okay. Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
How long does it take you to get ready?
4 to 5 minutes.
45 minutes? It took you a little longer. We'll double
No.
that today because you're so
Mm-mm.
sharp.
I stay on my dry cleaning and I have my suits ready at all times.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how good of a driver are you?
In Atlanta, 9.
Good for you.
Yes.
At what age do you want to retire? You already told us that.
10 years ago. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I'll ever retire from the industry.
Okay.
I just won't show up
Just
for the
from
last
lawn
gig.
care.
Yeah.
Just lawn care, right?
When God says I need to sit down.
All righty. Is it wrong for a vegetarian to eat animal crackers?
No.
And lastly, what is your superpower?
My superpower, humility and kindness.
I love that. Humility. Hey, that concludes our Being Light lightning round.
Whew, I was nervous.
You were nervous?
Yes, because I had forgotten the last 5. All right. So it was a total surprise. Yes.
Very
yes.
good, very
And the
good.
animal crackers, you have to be careful because they have animal fat oils in them.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing too. I'm trying to make sure that I control my cholesterol, blood pressure, and things like that. And the belief is that cholesterol, with the heart issues and stuff like that, but cholesterol is a protector of your heart. What it
Really?
is that a lot of people don't understand is sugar is the real culprit. You know,
This is
refined
true.
sugar, not unrefined. You know, and sugar cane, things like that. So I'm trying to go from a metabolic and a spiritual and an ancestral approach
I
to
like
my
that.
health because I had high cholesterol.
When
And
you
come to
when you
find
say
out, yeah.
ancestral, talk to us
Yeah,
about
well,
that.
I just recently did AfricanAncestry.com, and I found out that on my maternal side that my family derives from Sierra Leone.
Oh,
The
okay.
Timini tribe of Sierra Leone, which is basically right in the middle of the country. There's coastal, mid-plains, and farming and stuff like that,
Yes.
and agriculture.
Yes. Okay.
And then
okay.
and also the mountainous area.
Okay.
And so those are the things that I'm starting to find out because everything that we need to take care of ourselves is right here in the earth because God has provided us with everything that we need. Because sometimes we
Absolutely,
try to rely on our
absolutely.
faith and pray and say,
Yes.
like, Lord, heal me, heal me, heal
Yes.
me. But I gave you the things here to heal you, and you have to be
Yes.
careful about what you intake
Well,
from
you
your
know what,
eyes,
Palmer?
ears, nose, and your mouth.
I was going to ask you to say something inspirational before we close, but that is inspirational.
Definitely,
That is
definitely.
inspirational. We can actually use that information
Yes, indeed.
as it relates to taking care of our bodies.
Most definitely, but you got to be careful. What you take in is what is going to absorb into your body. And then you also got to, I want to say this to some of those aspiring actors and writers and producers.
Yes.
Write, and make sure that when you do write, you write to give God glory somehow and then offer hope. Because we
Yes.
got a dark world out there and everything is just turning dark with the writing. So we need to start doing something that's enlightening.
Yes.
I don't want to pay to go to a movie to be depressed.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Amen. You know
So,
what?
yeah.
We're going to have to pause on that
Yeah.
one. What a great word to close out. So let me just say this. Thank you so much for joining me here today on Kingdom
no
One
problem at
Live.
all.
Your information is going to be placed on the bottom of the screen. So
Yes,
if
it is.
anyone wants to reach out to you, they'll be
please.
able to. so inspiring as well as comical.
Oh, I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
all the work that you're doing, and thank you so much for sitting down here with me on the couch of Kingdom One Live.
And thank you for having a platform such as this that, there may be people out there who never thought they may be on television, but you're providing a vehicle for them to
Yes.
get that out there and give God the glory at the same
Hey,
time.
we give God the glory for everything. Thank you so much. So stay with us. We'll be right back with more of Kingdom One Live and our musical guests. Stay with us.
Hello, I'm Les Brown, and I'm so excited to encourage you, if you haven't already done it, come to the Pink Lion Jazz Club. Why? Your success in life is dependent upon your reference group. What do you mean by that? The people that you associate with, the positive connections, the environment that you allow yourself to be in that gives you an expanded vision of what's possible in your life. And the Pink Lion Jazz Club is the place that people in the know and people that are moving up higher and higher, this is where we come. Yes, you gotta be hungry. We'll see you at the Pink Lion Jazz Club. Oh, behave. Bye-bye.
Support Kingdom One Live. Become a Kingdom Citizen partner. Enjoy exclusive access to live tapings, events, and our annual appreciation dinner. Visit KingdomOneLive.com to join today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom One Live. Well, I'm really excited for this particular segment. My co-host, my Posse the Tim Williams Project Band, will be performing. So the band consists of, it's 5 pieces. Tim Williams, of course, is on bass. Tony Carter, keyboard. DeJuan Wiley, drummer. Billy Odom, guitar. And Marcel Lewis on sax. They will be performing Imani. Let's give it up for the Tim Williams Project Band.
Support Kingdom One Live, become a Kingdom Citizen partner, enjoy exclusive access to live tapings, events, and our annual appreciation dinner. Visit KingdomOneLive.com to join today.
What an incredible time we've had today on Kingdom One Live. From the powerful conversation with Palmer Williams Jr. to the uplifting sounds of the Tim Williams Project Band. We've been reminded that God places gifts in each of us, not for our glory, but for His. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." That's our charge, to live in such a way that Christ is lifted up in everything we do. So what are your thoughts? Feel free to weigh in on our discussions, like us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as all of our social media, and join us here weekly on Kingdom One Live, where it's all about a kingdom perspective. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, love and blessings.